Hello everyone, welcome back to Booking One YouTube channel. For those that don't know my name is Timothy Kisache, and just to do a brief recap, early this year, 6 months ago, um, on the 26th of April, I held the first National Book Review Conference and it was a success. And the good news today is that I have published a book. It's called The Friction Method. I got the first few copies on the 4th of November. It was at 5:45 p.m. And when I got the book, I was very happy. I didn't know I would ever publish this book. And for the followers, for the people that follow me on X, remember that the day I finished the manuscript, I told you that I didn't have money to publish this book. But fortunately, a very good friend of mine and is one of my favorite authors in Uganda, Mr. Nick Namasiko. He offered to publish for me this book at no cost. Can you imagine? At no cost. And when he told me that, I couldn't believe it. I was very excited. I had a lot of you could say a mix of emotions, because I couldn't believe that the book could be published at no cost. So this is the friction method, and as you know, all of you on this channel, I'm a very big enthusiast of reading books and lifelong learning. So this friction method, it's a thinking gym for the age of AI, and the first part is basically about how can we be able to remember the things that we learn after reading a book. For example, I could get a book like Shakespeare or Julius Caesar's book, and I read through, and after every session, I just walk away, yeah, and leave a bit of remembering to chance. But with this book, it will enable you to spare some time off. There is a section about I called it a daily deep reading reflection template for training soul and intellect. So in this section, after every reading session, let me say if your session is 1 hour, you spare 10 minutes after reading and ask yourself these questions. You can note down the date, the book that you're reading, the author, the pages that you've read, and what time it is. Ask yourself, what's the main idea I remember from this session? You can ask yourself, how are the things I have learned? How are they connected to what I know? What things did I not understand? And how can I teach this to someone who's young in 2-3 lines? So these are like reflection questions, but they help you to use your brain. It's not easy because you have to stop and ask yourself, what did I learn? How can I connect this? And how can I easily teach it to someone who does not know about it, either by writing a post on X or teaching someone verbally, face to face. Yeah. And the last section of this book is about AI. And well, we all know that AI is digging into almost all industries, and the writing craft is at stake. I don't know about other creative industries, but writing craft is at stake. We are seeing people not using their brains. They just use ChatGPT, Cloud, and they paste things in their write-ups. So in this book, I make a proposition, and it is, if you are to decide to use AI, you have to use it responsibly. And how do you use it responsibly? You need to make sure that whenever you're using AI, the last thing has to be owned by your head, and it starts from the prompts that you feed into the AI. You, of course, there are some AI platforms that do not really give you right answers, and it's why I say that for those that decide to continue using AI to write, you need to know when to use AI and when not to use AI. So in this book, I show you when to use AI and when not to use AI, because there are certain aspects that ideally do not need you to use AI. In that, if you use AI, you will not be original. You will have outsourced your thinking to the AI platform. So in this book, I propose how you can go about that. And for those that decide to use AI and have learned when to use AI, I also go ahead to propose how you can use AI as a writer or a professional from another industry. I didn't really narrow this to just the writing professionals. Also, other engineering professionals can really borrow much from this book. So, I believe this is a book that will help you retain your originality, your authenticity, and also protect your brain from from just taking the easy route and not working. Yeah. So, if you are to always embrace the friction, we all know our minds love taking the easy route. We love simplicity, and it's just a natural thing. But we have really to embrace the discomfort. And this time when I'm talking about the cognitive discomfort, the more you take the hard route, the more you gain the more you gain from the habit of reading and also the habit of interacting with artificial intelligence. So I hope you enjoy the book. For the local market in Uganda, it is 65,000 Ugandan shillings, and for the international market, it's 55 US dollars. And yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to collaborating with people that are enthusiastic about reading and people that are enthusiastic about maximizing the human brain potential. Thank you very much.